In this session, we're going to be looking at saving a list or library as a template so that it can be used to create new lists or libraries by yourself or others within the company. Many times after you've created a custom list, you've got the data there, or the content or the framework to be created so that it would save others time not having to create those lists from scratch as well. At the same respect, you may have created a document library with many metadata fields that you wouldn't have to want to have someone else recreate from scratch either. Let's take a look at that. And for instance, let's go to the IT help desk. We used the IT FAQs list to create earlier as a custom list. Then we modified the actual views to be grouped by category. So if you'll just bear with me, this will refresh your memory how we've got this view created. And notice we've got the all items view too, which just shows the question, the answers, and then what category they belong to. But from any list or library that you want to create and save this as a template to be used in other places, you can go over to Settings, List Settings, and then under the Permissions and Management field, you can say Save this list as a template. And this is pretty straightforward, but we're just going to call this the FAQ template. I'm going to give it the same name here. And we have a choice at the bottom to include content or not. And what this would do is, if I choose to check this box, it'll actually bring over the questions and answers for me. What I really want is just the framework. So my goal here is to be able to have marketing and human resources be able to create a frequently asked question list, but not have to go to the work I did in creating the list from scratch. So I'm going to say bring the list over but no content, and then I'm going to click OK. We've done it successfully, and if I click on List Template Gallery, this is going to take me to the page on my main site. Notice I'm on the IT Help Desk now. If I go to Home and then Site Actions and Site Settings, I've got the ability here to look at Site Templates. As I click into Site Templates, List Templates. Here's the FAQ list template that I just created. I click on the edit icon to edit it. But more importantly, as I go over, let's say that I want to create an FAQ list for human resources, I'm going to go over to their tab and their site, and any list template is now available throughout my site collection. So I'm going to go over to Site Actions, Create, and then notice over here under Custom List, there's the FAQ template. It's now a part of these other templates that came with SharePoint. So as I click FAQ, and let's give it a name, this is going to be HR FAQs. And I'm going to have this show up on our navigation, and I'm going to click Create. And we're off and running. The nice thing about this is, let's go ahead and create an item so we can see how this shows up. The category doesn't apply here to hardware, software, and service. So that's something we're going to have to edit. Let me go ahead and put in service for now, and then click OK. So there's our category. Notice that the views by category and all items came over with that template. So if I expand this, it then shows me the question. Expand it some more, shows me the answer. And the only thing, instead of having to create it from scratch, that I'd have to do for this list is to go to Settings, List Settings, and click into Category if I wanted to keep that field, and actually change the choices here. And maybe the choices for HR would be Benefits, Vacation, and Payroll. Scroll down and click OK. And let's go back to our HR FAQs with our breadcrumb trail there, And let's edit. Let's take a look at the all view, all items. And let's go in and edit this one. And let's say that this is a payroll question. And click OK. So with a few clicks, we've saved the IT FAQ list as a template. It's now available for any department to use and to modify as they see fit.